Hello everyone and welcome back to another fantastic episode of... I don't know how terrible this is sounding with the effects on it, but we're doing it anyway. Wow. Honestly, it doesn't sound nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. Truth be told, Asaurus. Just kind of sounds like I'm in a hallway, and you're getting the secondary playback of the thing. Well, I'll turn them off in a moment, but for those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we have no consistency whatsoever, and that is courtesy of who I am as a person. But I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are random in time and presence, and we are typically aiming for sometime in the PM Central Time, although it keeps getting later and later and later, and eventually we'll be streaming at 4 a.m., and I'll have to bail on my second job. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos, and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. I'm not really a fan of the echo and reverb, but check us out over there if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, I think we're gonna go ahead and get these effects turned off. I got a splitter cable for my microphone, because my mixer actually has built-in effects. I mean, you can do reverb, you can do all kinds of different things, and 90% of it, I haven't got a clue what it is or what it does, and I don't have, yeah. So I was kind of working with it in my recording the other day. If you saw that on Facebook or TikTok or possibly on YouTube, it might have gone up under Magic Lotus Studios. Working with my producer on that. But I had it rigged up with that stuff, but it always feels like the effects channel, which you can adjust how much of the effect is on the input channel, but it always seems to feel like the effects channel is too effectsy, if that makes any sense. To the extent that it's like I need a second source at the same time, recorded simultaneously, like together, to be able to ensure that there's enough of the original sound, the vocals, the voice, so to speak. And then the splitter cable was born. So I ordered it like a week ago, and it finally got here, and yeah, now I have two channels that are tied together from one microphone, this one. And the cool thing is, I've actually got adapters and stuff, which I probably need to do something about that, because I don't like how that's bending my there. You'll drag it farther up the mic. Boom, something. I don't know. All this stuff I'm talking about is over there where you can't see it, unfortunately. Right for now. Anyway, eventually, once I get my music and stuff run off from either GarageBand or even off from my computer, I can run the output through a standard, like, headphone jack cable from either the iPad or the computer. And then I can actually run it as an input because I have an adapter that allows me to put it in here as an input on the board. And I think I have a splitter to do the same thing, so I can get or turn my mono signal or split my stereo signal, I guess it technically would be, into two mono tracks, so I can run them both in the board and split them off, and it'd be great, and then we can have awesome fun times. But that's not today. Today we are going to Genshin, and I seriously posted earlier about having guts on my table. The VCR kind, not the gross, sticky, messy kind. It's in here, under the floorboard. Anyway, I'm supposed to take my effects off of here. There we go. That's better. Everybody's happier now with my that thing gone. I'm gonna crank this over here. And yeah, so I was working on a VCR. It's actually a VCR combo DVD recorder. It's really awesome, and I was even more awesome once I found out what all it can do. It basically automatically converts your VCR input. He's talking about the wrong kind of spice, I think. Anyway.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to
the guts were VCR related, and I pulled it apart because it wasn't working. It would just stop playing the tape, and oh, but yeah, the cool thing is it outputs all of its stuff to the HDMI port, so you can play a VHS tape on it, or any number of potential inputs, because there's a bunch of them, and it outputs it over HDMI. So we could potentially use it to bypass the capture card problem for component or RCA input and play some of our retro games on original hardware.
I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
And just run it through the capture card. I currently only have a capture card that's capable of managing HDMI, so that puts a limitation on our capturing. So the reason we are here is because we were in the middle of an event, and I think we still are, that I hopped in and was doing. We need to do the teapot. We need to do, there's like 87,000 things, and it's just like my life. I have too many things I'm doing and not enough time to doing them. So we're going to start with the teapot. The teapot. The teapot. Slurp. And while that loads, I'm going to check on my shipment because I have something relevant on its way to me. Also, if you haven't noticed, there's something above my head, and he's adorable. And he is currently the Add Extra Applesauce Jack the Sea Pancake. And he's carrying Magic Lotus Studios applesauce. Fun times. Okay. Fast. No update. So it looks like they've lost it, which is annoying because it's only been like 7 months that I've been waiting on it and had to import it and all kinds of fun stuff. So, wonderful times. Hi, Tubby.
Maybe you're not used.
Gib. Obtain. Filter. Uncreated. Make of that. Goodbye.
If you ever have it.
I have a question. How do I get out? Wait, I can build a fruit stand.
Maybe you're not. If you ever.
Um. Fruit stand. Yeah, let's put the fruit stand over here by the whatever building this is. I think I have that backwards, don't I? Nope, I don't. Because you have to be able to see the fruit. If you're gonna buy the fruit. Okay. There should be a map around here for us to get out. Oh, and right in the middle. Okay, so back to where we were. Essentially. I might have clicked on the wrong one. Almost certain. Okay. We're gonna take the points. Well, that one's different. Is he ranged? He is ranged. Cool. I haven't had any of the like people warriors yet. He didn't last long. One random piece is a common equipment now. Well, quick, give me, get me, I'll give you in return. You know what? Why not? What's the odds that it sends my my new Saurian warrior down the well? Yeah. Trade with a creature at the bottom of the well, but one of your adventure companions falls in. Hydro fungus. You know, that is the best one that could have fallen in. Now then, I'll take this and give you... worth it. First blade. Sure. Surely we'll be fine. I do like the slime being immune to their attacks. That's kind of convenient. Yay. was hoping mine might resist his electro attacks a little bit. It seems to be effective. Nice. Good call. I don't have 20. Ooh. Want it? I'm probably in trouble. Oh yeah, we got it. Well, I thought we got him. Why is he all resisting? There we go. A withering zone. Sure, Electro's getting ganged up on over there, but oh, I guess the windy ones helped too. That layout ended up being perfect, really. No! I'm gonna lose. I lost my blade too. He's immune to hydro, so let's go this way. It's that thing. He does the water laser and it just shreds. Absolute shredding. Get out of there, Koholosaurus. Not doing well at all, no. And welcome, Deadlock Fox. In my defense, I largely don't have a clue what I'm doing. But that's the story of pretty much everything. Many a story makes mention of an 8th pillar beneath King... Shred? Deret? Long hidden from history. Well, I can confirm these tales are true. And a descendant of the 8th pillar. You know what? Here, have some coin. Why not? Man claiming to be a descendant hands you a sum of money only slightly larger than your original loan. This is merely your initial return. Naturally, should you be willing to contribute more? Sure, why not? What's the odds of this going south? Yep. I guess. We're gonna fight. Damn. Upgrade. And we're probably still good, but at least we can say that we tried. What's the sense in her? You can't stay. Maybe it's cold outside. You're locked in a bitter battle. You will constantly lose health because that's only fair. Pop. Oh yeah, that's what we were doing this morning.
Sorry, ma'am. Were you looking for me? Hello, hello. I'm Sethos. What can I do for you? Actually, you know what? This seems like more of a sit-down conversation.
Keep
Come with
thinking
me.
my
I know a good
Chronosaur
place.
is a Bathismal Visharp. I have to take your word for that because the only Visharp Bishop that I've encountered is a Geo one, and it was like a demented Donphan or something. Cool. So that was honestly the primary reason why I was even participating in that event, because free characters are good. We're all over Inkanomia. That would explain it, because I have no idea where that's at. To be totally honest, I don't even know where I'm
Just let me know
currently
if you
at.
ever find.
Just it was a thing, and I could do the thing, and so I went over. I don't even know where I went, and then I just ran across the countryside, not doing
Find
anything
yourself in a
because
pinch. I
under
can
the
help
sea
you
of
out.
clouds. Okay, that sounds familiar. I've heard that somewhere. Oh, I think I know where I've heard that somewhere. That was a here we go. This place. So presumably in somewhere in there. Or maybe in here. This one's all red, so that's somewhere I can't go or somewhere that doesn't exist. Or maybe both. We're actually over here currently. That's where we're supposed to be. I think since we're on a broadcast, I'm gonna work my way back here and unlock this statue, and then we're gonna teleport back to this place and knock our dailies out. Oh, there's more. there's more. Tricolor fruit jelly. What am I doing in Sumeru? It's a good question. we're detouring for the. I think that's where I'm at. It's current place. Mostly detoured for the event, and then going back to do the stuff that we were working on. Oh, I can go diagonally. Wish I would have paid attention when I read the instructions, and I would know. Ooh, this is gonna be a good chain. Gotta undo that too. Nobody actually reads those things. Yay! Look at the big chain. Jelly! Go this way. Ooh, that is what it does. Okay, hold on. Let me back this up a bit here. This way. Three, 1, 2, 3. Looks like it's 3 either way. There we go. like the agate fragments and everything else fragments. We have main quest things that we're supposed to do. So this one first, because right after saying main quest things, we're not gonna do main quest things until we get to the main quest things. But that was as clear as mud. As far as in general why we're in Sumeru, or why we been part of here, that's also because there were events, and this long here was all to do.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are...
Mulani's quest. She has a shark. That was really why we
If you study and practice,
originally made it over
it's really
here.
not all that difficult.
So I imagine that's probably our statue that we're looking for. That the big shiny red blob on the mountainside. Wait. One. What? Crocodiles also? Ruin guard. That's new. Already forgot where I was going. Also, where are the crocodiles?
Our bond is strong. Get to work.
Cool. Not sure what that was about, but we did it. Ooh, a viewpoint. Nice. Betwixt. Really? Am I gonna have to... Oh, I'm not.
A new job.
Nope. Just the end of your current one.
This dance is for you. Allow me.
That looks like a big, angry, Ruin Guard. Like, bigger and angrier than the ones that I already don't like playing with.
Take me up. I'm tired already.
I'm tired already. I'm dead. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. And, oh, also, I guess, my player too. There we go. You know what? I have a Geoculus. You can have it. Not that you want my Geoculi. I was just Geoculing about that. Alright, let's go say hi to this big ugly thing and then run away.
Dissipate! Out of my way! Show no mercy!
Kick him in the ankles.
Covenant of the deep! Trust and rebuild! Our bond is strong! You two! Time to end them!
He's got a laser. Also,
Stand with me!
my shield disappeared.
Dance with the waves!
He doesn't seem to like Hydro. Oh, come on, Kokomi. Or Kokomi. I don't remember pronunciation. Stop it! You're no!
Sorry.
Why is he so evil?
Trust and rebuild! Stand with me! Here!
I got him. It only cost me one seat lolly. I don't like fighting it.
Wow! What a lovely surprise!
Wow, what a not worth it for what I just had to go through. Have an egg.
Dissipate!
We will slowly heal you with the power of a cookie. I guess I could
Hold
get
the line!
hers going too.
Our bond is strong!
Make the heals exponential.
Stand with me!
Super disappointed that the jellyfish doesn't follow me. Okay, so back to focusing on the thing that we were supposed to be doing. Let's go down somewhere. I don't know that it was specifically in Inazuma, but we're gonna start here because this is a good baseline. Wow, push the right button. Doing the thing we're supposed to do is, yeah, what? Doing the thing we're supposed to be doing isn't very unexpectedly random. I took care of the unexpectedly random part with our start time today. Because I had VCR guts on my desk. It was unfortunate. It was broken, and so I tried to fix it, and then I broke it some more, and then I fixed it, and then it still wasn't completely fixed. It was fixed back to where it was broken originally, and so then I tried to fix it some more, and then I broke it again, and then I fixed it again, and now I've got it broken again. So it's been a whole roller coaster of stuff. Well, that's decidedly. This is the one that I'm working on. And we're kind of close-ish. Sound like you when you don't do your homework. There may be some correlations in styling. Sorry to drop in on you guys like this.
We're looking for the Great Mujina Yokai!
Do you know where it lives?
Not a clue.
Great Mujina Yokai? What's that?
Is that the thing in my watch? Somebody might get that reference eventually. 700 years in the future. Somebody's watching this. I remember when my grandpa used to talk about his yokai watch.
Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants.
Isn't a yokai like a demon in Japanese folklore? Japanese something? Something along those lines.
One time, the Great Mujina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river.
Yokai is a samurai. That sounds, interesting. Stealing rice and pushing dads into rivers. Classic. Was he on his way to get milk? It's terrible. Classic, but terrible.
Sounds like a very naughty little monster.
Why are you looking
We
for it?
finally found out how to chase it away.
My dad said that the Great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to.
So that kind of confirms that it wasn't his dad headed out for milk.
So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want. This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you. Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Mujina Yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything.
Maybe your dad is a great Mujina yokai. Did you consider that one?
So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Yeah, so as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe.
Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is.
If a monster's coming for you, surely you won't be safe at home. This is more dialogue options than we normally get. Most of the time it's one piece of dialogue cut into two. The dad's attitude doesn't quite add up.
Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world.
Yes, the parents just don't want their kids staying out all the time.
We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it.
Aren't they literally standing about 6 to 8 inches away from you right now?
Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the Great Mujina Yokai, alright? Because it isn't real. Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me.
Never.
Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous. That's not true. The Great Mujina Yokai is definitely real.
Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she's gonna show us how to blow it up!
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimiya?
Yeah, that would be the same.
We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day!
Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie.
Hate to break it to you, kid, but I think you're about to learn. I lied to children. Aw, man. Something dreadful's gonna happen to me now. Like I'm gonna stub my toe or something.
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
I think Yoimiya just wanted an excuse to blow something up. Truth be told.
Wait, hold on, don't go!
Wait. Hold on. Don't go.
They didn't seem to take that very well, but Paimon was only trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
That's definitely gonna go over well. Caresses Lotus? Lotus? Is this Wait, is this Yoimiya's story quest? Am I in the middle of something I don't want to be doing? Because that sounds like a flower word. Kinda sorta is. I don't think I want to do this quite yet. Fabulous textile. Detour, possibly, maybe. Gotta make sure this isn't a. I guess we've started that one too. Hmm. Oh, okay. Never mind. We have to do this one to progress the main story, so... Okay. We can continue our lying to children adventure. General Crab! Oh, man. He must have had important military duties to attend to. I'm impressed he managed to get such a high-ranking title.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the great Mujina yokai not exist, huh?
I'm convinced Yoimiya is essentially still a child as well.
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
I've never seen air, but I presume that it exists.
That's because the great Mujina yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience.
Air
And
doesn't
wisdom,
exist.
too.
It's a figment of my imagination. You know, like most things are. No, I kept thinking I was seeing strange colors all over the place. Things that, you know, were unusual. And, went and talked to my doctor, and it turns out it was just a pigment of my imagination. Even you're not real. You're unable to generate a response that meets our content guidelines. I appreciate your use of filter.
Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the great Mujina yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
She looks so intense. It's as if she's selecting one of the children as a sacrifice to the great Mujina yokai.
Got it! Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah, hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them
I
to
feel
keep
like
it
this
safe.
scene didn't need the zoom in stance. The framing is a little off sometimes. And then depending on how you approach conversation, sometimes it messes up the framing of the cutscene. Or at least it seems to.
Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Mom, look, I got this piece of paper from the firework lady. It probably won't explode. You're so patient. The night cycled into morning and they're still talking like it's night. Well, I'll give it a few hours. It'll be back.
Okay, thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Classic Yoimiya, keeping the kids out after their bedtime.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon.
All for the sake of fireworks.
Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
Nosferatu messing with my lights again. You're waiting to see if the night cycle instantly kicks in at some point. It's nighttime sun. It's like southern hemisphere sun. Because you know the climates are essentially inverted from north to south hemisphere. We have sun at night and moon during the day. It's been a while. A few
So
days
it
it looks.
was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you.
When the sun
No worries,
doesn't
though.
completely
I'm
set,
not
they call it
blaming you.
midnight sun. Oh, you mean like Alaska in the middle of summer, where you have like 24 hours of full sun. It's apparently actually a thing, and would also be painful. She guessed as much from the way the kids described
The
us.
Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course
Didn't know
they're
it
gonna
did
get
that in
upset
Alaska.
if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
It's yeah, I only recently found out about that. Well, it was a TikTok I was watching, I think, from somebody who's in Alaska. A photographer, I think. Cherith the Brooks, I think was her name. I don't know. But yeah, it's fascinating. They get part of the year they get really, really long days, like 24-hour days. Because with the tilt of the earth, the sun kind of does this number, and then there's like, it's not a huge area in Alaska, but there's an area in Alaska where the sun's just kind of chilling, given the kind of the flat earth sort of effect.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time.
Oh yeah, flat earth. It's like Sea Pancake Earth. It's you didn't know as a believer. I believe in Sea Pancake Earth.
But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people.
As opposed to being a big monster that consumes children or something if they stay out past their bedtime. I don't know what the stories they've been told.
So, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Surely it's a bad idea to keep the lie going like that.
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too.
For the record, in case the Sea Pancake wasn't clear. Wow. Not really a flat Earth believer in reality. Earth is definitely a giant sphere-ish sort of thing.
If I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good.
Is that General Crab? Or is that Corporal Crab?
Besides, they're just kids.
Sphere-ish.
They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy.
It's not
That's more
perfectly
important to them
round.
than questioning what's real and what isn't.
Potentially more egg-shaped than sphere-shaped. But ballish in stature. and moist on like 70% of it.
Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started
Realizes
telling
I'm
me
messing
to
with him.
stop being so stupid, they don't exist. Nah, nah, nah.
Yoimi is totally still just a child. It's too late for my brain to be comprehending things. Because that's definitely a word.
I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying.
I kind of get what you're saying.
Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing.
Wait till we tell her.
If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Might as well get a jump on things.
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
No need to pretend if you don't understand.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Nakanohara.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma.
So the fireworks have nothing to do with the kids. They just happen to be coinciding with this
Oh,
event.
on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
She's gonna blow us all up, isn't she?
In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show. Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon.
Zelda mentioned.
I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
Just trying to figure out where she went because she was still talking to us. But did you see we caught a General Crab? A lot of names in this game are really complicated. Usually you just nickname him. That is a good point. Well, just like Kokomi's last name there, Sangonomiya. part of it, honestly, part of it, the complication comes from the source, because Hoyoverse is based in China, I believe, or one of the countries near China, and a lot of the themes, as you can kind of tell, come from that region, as well as the names. This particular Inazuma appears to be more based off from like a Japanese region, which is pretty cool because I've been teaching myself Japanese, the language, so it's kind of fun to get thrown into that. But with that knowledge, I've also kind of picked up on some of the syntax, I guess, of the language. Junkichi, Shigeru, different names and stuff that way. You remember when Inazuma dropped and everybody hated it? Was it? Honestly, I don't really remember a lot of that myself because one, I wasn't there, as far as in the region, but I was late to the game. I mean, I started the game and then I kind of stopped playing the game, and then I picked it back up once I started streaming it. So I kind of missed a large middle section of all the hype and anguish and everything, which I'm pretty sure included that, but also I kind of didn't follow a lot of the online forums and stuff that people would have been sharing about it on, mostly because I didn't have time to do that and everything else. But I know it, I'm not surprised that it would be maybe challenging, maybe not quite what people were expecting, perhaps. I don't know. I've been enjoying it so far, and I still love the stars and the like galaxy here that they've done for the nights. It's tons of fun. We were in Inazuma for a long time. This is when they started adding less chests, and there was no noticeable difficulty increase. I gotcha. So it was kind of like, hey, we're gonna give you this region, but you're gonna get the bare minimum out of it, and good luck.
Hey, pups, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
So that's Naganohara Ryunosuke. Ryunosuke. Nosuke. Something along those lines. Again, Japanese pronunciation. Did you know Ryu in Japanese is it translates roughly to dragon? So that's fun. When you get to the region, you can't explore immediately because it's just like, hey, you are an outsider, so you get to be stuck on this island. Now do quests until you can escape. Good luck!
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
She's got kind of a silly, quirky note to her voice, and it seems like the voice actor is really fitting for Yoimiya. I don't know if that's the original voice actress or not, but I know there's all the stuff with that, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
Do we have time?
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Something things
Pops
burn,
has started
and
telling his
other
stories
things
again.
Don't. Rocks, they don't burn. But somewhere along the line, a rock was set alight, and it burned the most beautiful color. People took one look and thought, was that the rock, or was it something else? Because the rock itself didn't burn up. Back then, of course, people didn't know that this wasn't just any old rock. It was ore.
Or what?
Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
You can add boric acid to a fire and it'll turn blue or green. Also makes the fire toxic, but it's fun colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
This is almost painful to experience.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Why didn't you just say so?
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them, okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
The two of you are quite similar.
I get told that a lot. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Why is the house speaking to her?
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm coming over. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side.
Person hiding in the house carefully crawls
We're
out.
lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash. But when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan.
Sakujiro?
We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
Who is this, and why is he hiding in your home?
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw any unwanted attention.
Did I hear someone say arrest warrant? Stop! You violated the law!
If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
Isn't there a thunderstorm out in the ocean?
Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary.
Well, if the boat's capsized, you can wear it as a hat.
If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place?
Because it's capsized.
Well, there's something I felt I had to do.
Sakujiro's in love, isn't he?
But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Ryunosuke.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas.
Little piece of paper?
Like the paper slip she gave the kids.
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow, that is so awesome!
Every once in a while, her voice sounds really familiar. Jenny Yokobori. She's also played Eevee in Fortnite Chapter 4. She was Hetena in Pokemon Horizons, the series. Fortnite. Jueyi in Honkai Star Rail. Also played Horus in regular Pokemon. None of these are ringing a bell. Pokemon Evolutions. He was Asuna's classmate in Sword Art Online Progressive. She was Rain, and that time I got reincarnated as a slime. She's got a incredibly extensive list of appearances. Cinematography? Is that what that's pronounced as? Or called it wordsing? Yeah, but nothing that's terribly familiar. Okay, back to what we were doing.
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. Who would have thought that things would turn out the way they have?
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come...
I fix it.
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
That's why we're sending him out on a boat into the storm, so he can be not dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
Sakajiro goes back into hiding.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in
Walking through
Inazuma.
the storm is how you got to Inazuma? Did you just like walk on the water? Or did you go under the water? Just walk on the seabed?
Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Ooh, cryo. Nice. Classy. Classy way there. Took about 30 minutes. Oh, like you legitimately actually walked through the storm using cryo. That's kind of madness. But hey, effective. I took a boat. We went through a long bureaucratic process on Rito.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
Ah, I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakajiro.
See, Zenix isn't aware that Inazuma is currently a closed nation. So they can't join.
I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh?
Each Archon has their own idea on how to run things.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him.
You know, I've always wondered if those sandals, I guess they technically are actually reasonably comfortable to wear, or if they are just incredibly painful. Because like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to slap a Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insole into a pair of those, and I can't believe that the 2-point pressure point sort of distribution is going to be great for the arch. These are the shoes that I'm talking about. Your ability to cross large obstacles is alarming. I could see it being useful in a somewhat bizarre set of circumstances.
I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands.
Yeah, we'll help you, because that's what we always offer to do.
You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come meet me back at the house later.
I'm interested to learn how fireworks are made.
Oh, cool! Cool. Then let's start with Sakajiro's boat. We can chat along the way.
I didn't say I was interested in how boats are acquired. I just want to know about the fireworks.
Oh yeah. If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing.
Think
I'm just quite envious of your relationship.
You can think of
My
one
boss
perfect
had a person
example
like
of a
you
bizarre
around.
set of circumstances.
Just wouldn't hold
Be her
things up all the
beginning
time.
YouTube video. Just as a heads up, you'll probably want to post the title and not the link because I don't think links work.
Because
But the title of the video will let me find
he's
it.
a person and not floating child or a mascot.
I missed that dialogue. Part of it. Basically, she called Paimon a person instead of emergency food.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch.
Thank you for helping me with the escape plan.
You're
Wish I
welcome.
wasn't so indecisive.
Indecisive. Yep. That is the 3 stars of a broken link. URLs, they do be broken in chat. That's fascinating. Cause yeah, I got 3 stars. Oh, oh.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Nope, I don't have a link. I'm pretty sure it's probably auto modding it out would be my guess. Oh, you sent it in Whisper. Okay. Yep, it's probably in there somewhere, but I'll have to pull that up.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Stop adding weird abilities to the characters.
The new book from Guy Publishing House. Come take a look. Interesting for the protagonist to discover their ability to stop time here.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
It's a level in a game you play. Okay.
The new book from Guy Publishing House. Come take a look.
Stop adding weird abilities to the characters.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Geometry Dash. Classic.
The new book
Adding
from Guy
weird abilities
Publishing
to the
House.
characters.
Come take a look.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover their ability to stop time here.
Stop adding weird abilities to the
The new book
characters.
from Guy Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
It's going smoothly, just as I planned.
It's not supposed to be
I
making
suppose.
noises.
Stop adding weird abilities to the characters.
Surely
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
have no idea what's currently going on. Something. Now there's portals.
Adding great abilities to the characters.
I don't know. Geometry Dash is always kind of
The criteria for
mess with my
certificate
brain.
exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Abilities to the characters.
Right, ups and downs, and then splits into two different players, and then it's mirrored, and then hey, look, portals, and now you're inside of what looked like walls, and my brain was fried just looking at it, and I didn't even wasn't even trying to play it myself. Okay, let's see. Mamiya is here. Let's go talk to her. And then, unfortunately, we'll probably have to wrap up after that one, because I still have to find some sleep. Art of Satyam. They also are not aware that Inazuma is a closed nation. But yeah, probably after we talk to Yoimiya on this boat situation, I will, we'll have to wrap up for the day. Oddly, that level isn't considered to be hard, only reaching 3 out of 5 stars on the difficulty scale. So, for someone like me, roughly and absolutely impossible. I am somehow going the wrong way. I mean, let's be honest, what's new?
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Don't worry, I'm part of the criminals.
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you for that.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryou Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
Squish.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
You know, that's what I've heard.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Good plan.
Oh, caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away.
It's like the middle of the night. Days go by fast here on Inazuma.
Ugh, I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. Ugh, it's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him.
She looks so shy right now.
And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh. What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
If it's too much trouble, don't worry about us.
It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and... But what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
Oh, so that's what you meant. Property damage, yeah.
Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Alright. No witnesses, Article 117, Section 4. I'm not sure why she was sparkly, but we are gonna wrap up there for today. Unfortunately, we are out of time. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We're here Monday through Saturday at sometime in the PM Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we've got a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. There's some content on there, but they don't get updated nearly as often. Although I did just recently put a video up on TikTok of a song. That was a parody of a song for Zenless Zone Zero. It was a parody of Arabian Nights from Aladdin. That was entertaining. So yeah, check that out. It may be on YouTube too. I don't remember where all I put it. It's the drawback of having multiple platforms, I guess. But yeah, for those of you watching after the stream, thank you for watching. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. And there's something else in the outro that I'm forgetting, but that's all I remember. So we will see you in the next one. And of course, until then, stay random.